All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwitash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You West Indians, Seminole Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right, now I'm not sure what I'm going to call this lesson, but I woke up this morning and I seen on the news, man, that North Korea fired two ballistic missiles off, man, into the coast of Japan, man. Whatever that body of water is called. It was on the news, so I looked it up, man, and went on RT News, man, and I found the article of it, man. So things are happening, man. All right, things are the Lord is making things happen like He said He would, man. All right, because you gotta know, man. The Lord is bound by His word, man. The Lord's word does not return unto Him void, man, and that it so shall accomplish whatever it shall please. Matter of fact, let's get that before we start the lesson, man. All right, All right, because the Lord, these are prophecies that the Lord said was going to happen, man. All right, and the true prophets of the Lord been telling y'all this, man, since forever, man, for decades, man. And who are the true prophets of the Lord? The Israelites that are preaching out on the highways and hedges. All right, first and foremost, the prophets of Great Millstone. All right, and the ones that teach in like manner, man. All right, because Great Millstone has the 100% truth, man. All right, according to when it comes to the Bible, man. All right. Everything we preach in the scriptures is true, man. All right. World War III is biblical prophecy, man. All right. And America is going to be wiped off the face of this earth, all right, by nuclear fire in World War III. That's biblical prophecy, man. All right. But there's a major prophecy that still has to pass before America is destroyed, man. All right. So matter of fact, let's get Isaiah 55 and 55 and 11. All right. So it says, "So shall my word, all right, be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void." Yeah, the word void means like worthless or exempt or void. Or matter of fact, let's get the actual definition. Not valid, all right? Yeah, because every word of the Most High is valid, all right? Is true, man. All right? All right, so it says empty. Yeah, exactly. The word void means empty, man. The Lord's word is not empty, man. All right, the word of the Lord is living water, man. All right, this is living water, man. All right, Isaiah 55 and 11. "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall return. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing where I sent it." That's right, man. The words Lord shall not return unto Him void, man. The word void means empty, man. Right? The Lord's word is not empty, man, but it shall accomplish that which I please. All right. And what's in the Lord's word, man? What's the prophecies that's in the Lord's word, man? World War III, America being wiped off the face of this earth. Babylon the great daughter of Babylon, being destroyed. All right, which is America. All right, America, because the Lord hates this place with a great, fierce, and vehement passion, man. All right, because all of its wickedness, it's the most wicked kingdom in all the kingdoms. Matter of fact, let's get it, man. Let's get Revelation, the ninth chapter. All right. So it says, because when you read Revelation 9, right, this is talking about World War One. All right, Revelation the ninth chapter is talking about World War One. All right, so when you read, so after you're done reading about World War One, in the 12th verse, that's why it says one woe is past. The word woe means destruction. So it says one woe is past, one destruction has passed, meaning World War One. All right, and behold, there come two woes more after. Yeah, World War Two and World War Three. All right. Now, when you get Revelation, let's read that again. All right. one woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more after. Yeah, talking about World War I and World War III. So that's why when you get Revelation, the 11th chapter, all right, the 14th verse, it says the second woe has passed, meaning World War II, all right, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, yeah, that third world war is coming quickly, man. All right, the true prophets of the Lord have been prophesying this since the 60s, man. All right, that's when the Lord rose up the true prophets in the 60s, man. All right, the Israelites, man. All right, the Israelites, a great millstone, and the ones that teach in like manner, all right, that same doctrine have the 100% truth, man. All right, starting with the Apostle Tahar on down, man. All right, the third woe cometh quickly. They've been prophesying this for ages, man. All right, and is now coming to pass, man. You can see it, man. All right, because what do the scriptures say in Hosea? Is it Hosea? Yeah, Hosea, the second chapter, if I'm not mistaken. All right, is it Hosea the second chapter? Give me a second. Or is it Habakkuk? Yeah, the book of Habakkuk. All right. So it says, all right, Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what will he say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Yeah, because that's what a prophet does. A prophet watches. All right. They're also known as watchmen, seers. All right, visioneers. All right, visionaries. All right. I will stand upon my watch, because what do the scriptures say? Watch and pray, man. You're supposed to watch for these prophecies, man. All right, and then keep prophesying, man. It's supposed to keep you on your feet. All right, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. All right, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Yeah, you're supposed to make these prophecies, all right, break them down and make them plain, man. All right, the vision is yet for an appointed time. Yeah, so all these prophecies, all right, they're for an appointed time, man. All right, so when the Lord has a man prophesying, excuse me, that vision that he's prophesying, that prophecy, all right, it might happen in a year, 10 years, all right, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, all right. Look at Apostle Tahar, man, prophesying for about 40 years, man, all right, just about 40 years, man, all right. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. Yeah, and at the end it shall speak, man. All right, when these visions come to pass, they're going to speak, man. All right, it don't happen. It don't matter if you were if it didn't happen until 20 years, 30 years from now, man. All right, the vision, all right, and these prophecies, they're speaking, man. At the end, they're going to speak, man. All right, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, man. Yeah, because the Lord is making these prophecies prophecies come to pass when he wants to. It's all on the Lord's time, man. All right. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry. All right, yeah, it might take a while. All right, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Yeah, the word, because what did we just read right here? Isaiah 55:11. All right, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. That's right, man. All right. So that's why the Lord said right here, Habakkuk 2:3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. Yeah, the Lord makes these things happen on his time, man. When he wants it to happen, all right. But it's going to happen, man. All right. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, talking about these prophecies that the prophets has been prophesying, man. All right, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Yeah, and these prophecies are speaking, man. All right, the prophets that have been out on the highways and hedges for decades, man, All right, they're finally speaking. All right, the prophets of Great Millstone, the Israelites that are out on the highways and hedges, man. All right, and the ones that teach like Great Millstone. All right, and not lie, though it tarry. Wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. All right. And what are those prophecies? World War III, America being destroyed, all right? The mark of the beast, all right, which is the RFID microchip, all right? That's the mark of the beast. Those are the prophecies that's getting ready to come to pass, man. All right, they're finally speaking, all right, and they're coming, man. All right, we're on top of these prophecies, man. All right. So, what's it say? Revelation 11:14. The second woe has passed, meaning the second world war. All right, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Talking about the third world war, man. All right, this is biblical prophecy, man. World War III, America being destroyed, man. All right, you got Isaiah 13, Isaiah 14. All right, Jeremiah 50, 51, if I'm not mistaken. Jeremiah 49 as well. Was it Jeremiah 49? I know it's Jeremiah 50 and 51. And then you got the book of Revelations, man. All right. 17, 18, 19. All right. All talking about America being destroyed, man. All right. So what I had found here was the article. All right. North Korea, all right, fires 2 missiles. All right. So it says the third launch in less than a week. All right, ahead of the 1953 armistice anniversary. All right, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea launched 2 ballistic missiles from the vicinity of Pyongyang's in the Sea of Japan on Monday evening, according to South Korean military and the Japanese Coast Guard. All right, so the Lord, because tensions are rising, man. All right, tensions are rising. All right, there's too much tension in the air, man. All right. The Lord is making things happen. What did the Lord say? That he will, let's get that. Joel, the 2nd chapter, man. All right. Let's get that. Joel, the 2nd chapter. Hold on a sec. I think it's Joel, the 2nd chapter. Let me, hold on. Let me, I gotta type it in. Hold on. It might be, hold on a sec. Oh, Joel, the 3rd chapter, my bad. All right, see, let's get the whole chapter. All right, so it says, for behold, in these days, just Joel 3 and 1. All right, for behold, in those days, and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. Yeah, so there's gonna be a time when when us Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, West Indians, Seminole Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians, all right, we're no longer going to be in captivity, man. All right, and that's talking about the kingdom of heaven. We're no longer going to be at the bottom of society on this planet Earth, man. We're going to rule and be kings and gods on this planet Earth, all right, forever and ever. That's the kingdom of heaven, and we're never going to die. And every other nation is going to be beneath our feet. They're going to be our subjects, all right. They're going to be our servants and our slaves, all right. For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations, all right, and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Yeah, that's talking about World War III. The valley of Jehoshaphat is talking about over there in the Middle East, all right. The Lord said, the Lord said, I will gather all nations and bring them down in the valley of Jehoshaphat. Yeah, all the nations, all right. He's gathering all the nations together, all right, to gear up for World War III, all right. I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel. Yeah, the Lord is doing this for us, all right. He's bringing the nations together for World War III so they could destroy themselves, all right. All right, that's what the Lord is doing for us, man, because he's getting ready to raise up our people. He's doing that now, all right? But he's getting ready to make us kings and gods on this planet again, man. All right, rulers and judges, man. All right, we're going to rule over these nations. The Lord is bringing these nations down, man. All right, that have been ruling over us for hundreds and hundreds of years, all right? All right, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land. Yeah, we have been scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. The Israelites, that was prophecy, man. Right? The nations have scattered us, all right, through captivity, man, through slavery, man. All right, that's why the Israelites are scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Matter of fact, let's get that in Isaiah. All right, before we continue with the actual lesson, see the Spirit of the Lord has you going off and you know, getting precepts, man, so you can understand what the people are saying when they're teaching, man. All right, so let's get Isaiah 11 KJV. All right, and I think it's the 11th verse. All right, so it says, all right, Isaiah 11:11, and it shall come to pass in that day the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, all right, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea, all right, and he shall set up an ensign for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four quarters of the earth. Yeah, so the Israelites were scattered throughout the four quarters of the earth. That's why he said it shall come to pass in that day the Lord shall set his hand again a second time. Yeah, because the second time, which is now when the Lord comes back, but the first time was when he delivered us out of Egypt, man, through the Red Sea, man. All right, and it shall come to pass that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people. Yeah, the remnant, talking about the elect. All right, he's going to cover us. He's going to gather us together, all right? He's going to save us, man, all right? Which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. Yeah, this is all the places where we have been scattered, man. We have been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, man. The Israelites, all right? The scriptures don't say that the Israelites will be stuck in the Holy Land in the last days. Nah, man, all right? The people in Israel today, they're not the real Jews that the Bible speaks of, all right? They have been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, and he shall set up an ensign for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel. Yeah, shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, which is talking about you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you West Indians, Seminole Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians, and gather together, disperse. The disperse means that it's scattering, right? The Lord is bringing back the elect that was scattered, man. All right, he's gonna assemble them together, man. He's gonna bring them back, man. He's gonna redeem them from the four corners of the earth, man. All right, when the Lord comes back, man. All right, and gather together the dispersed of Judah and from the four corners of the earth. That's right. So that's where we were scattered. So back in Joel, all right, I will gather all the nations. Yeah, the Lord is gathering all the nations. The Lord is prepping all the nations for World War III, man. All right, and I will bring them down in the valley of Jehoshaphat. The word Jehoshaphat, all right, comes from the Hebrew word Yahweh Shaphat, which means Yahweh's judgment or the Most High's judgment, because that's the Lord's name, Yahweh. All right, Yahweh's judgment. That's what Jehoshaphat means. All right, Yahweh's judgment. All right, and the Lord is getting ready to judge these nations. Right, bring them down in the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right. I will gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel. Yeah, the Lord is doing this for us, man. All right, to destroy these nations, man. All right, to bring them down low, man. All right, and not have them rule. All right, whom they have scattered among the people. Excuse me, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land. Yeah, because the nation of Israel right now is parted, man. All right, they're fighting over the Holy Land. All right, and they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot and sold a girl for wine that they may have drink, man. Yeah, man. All right. So what was I getting? Hold on a sec. All right. Yeah, all right. So let's get back into the North Korea. All right. This article right here. North Korea fires 2 missiles. All right. So it says the Democratic People's Republic of Korea launched 2 ballistic missiles from the vicinity of Pyongyang into the Sea of Japan on Monday evening, according to South Korean military and Japanese Coast Guard. All right. The consecutive launches happened between 11:55 and midnight local time. The Joint Chiefs of Staff in Seoul, all right, said in a statement what appeared to be short-range ballistic missiles flew for about 400 kilometers, all right, before splashing down into the sea. South Korean military condemned the launches as a grave provocation threatening regional peace and stability. Whoa, right? And it said it would work with the U.S. to better monitor North Korean military activities, according to AP. All right. Several hours before the missile test, a nuclear-powered U.S. submarine docked at South Korea's Jeju Island. Unlike the USS Kentucky, the ballistic missile submarine, which arrived in the port of Busan last week, the USS Annapolis, is armed with conventional weapons. Pyongyang reacted to the arrival of the U.S. submarine by test firing ballistic and cruise missiles on Thursday. The state news agency KCNA shared a government statement threatening a nuclear response if the U.S. deployed aircraft carriers, bombers, and missile submarines in the south. Woo! All right. Last week, a U.S. soldier stationed in South Korea crossed the armistice line in the DPRK. Washington has reached out to Pyongyang via the United Nations Command, all right, established in 1950 and continuing to operate the present day, all right. The increased in tensions come ahead of the anniversary of the truce that froze the Korean War in July 27, 1953. All right, the conflict between the North Korea and the South quickly drew in the U.S. and China, but neither side could prevail after the bloody battles of 1951. The Korean Peninsula was eventually partitioned along the armistice line, pending a final peace treaty that was never signed. South Korea plans solemn ceremonies honoring the dead on Thursday with the participation of U.S. and foreign veterans of the conflict. North Korea, meanwhile, plans to celebrate victory in what is called the Great Fatherland Liberation War with a high-ranking Chinese delegation. Yeah, so tensions are rising, man. All right, and it's the Lord that's making this happen, man. All right, because what's getting ready to happen? World War III, man. This is what the Lord said was going to happen. This is biblical prophecy, man. All right, this is biblical prophecy, man. All right. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, yeah, that third world war cometh quickly, man. And this is what the true prophets of the Lord have been prophesying, man, out on the highways and hedges for decades, man, letting you know this is getting ready to come, man. All right. This is why you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, man, you have to come back to the Most High, man, before he destroys this place, man. All right. You don't want to be left in that nuclear fire, man. All right, from New York to California, all right, America is going to become a complete wasteland, a desert, man, completely wiped off the face of this earth, man, and it's never going to be inhabited ever again, man. All right. The only thing that's going to happen, the only thing that's going to inhabit this place is the unclean animals like the lizards and the vultures and the hawks and the snakes. All right, they're going to feast on the dead bodies, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. All right. Come and feast. KJV. I think it's Revelation 19. All right. Revelation 19 and 17. And I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come, gather yourselves together unto the supper of the great Lord. All right, let's keep reading. All right, that ye may eat the flesh of kings, and the flesh of captains, and the flesh of mighty men, and the flesh of horses, and of them that sit on them, and the flesh of all men, both free and bond, both small and great. That's talk. So the Lord promised the fowls, the birds, a feast, man. All right, to eat the flesh of kings and the flesh of captains, talking about these so-called kings on this earth, presidents and prime ministers. All right, these people that sit in high places. All right, that ye may eat the flesh of kings and the flesh of captains and the flesh of mighty men and the flesh of horses and of them that sit on them, and the flesh of all men, both free and bond, both small and great, man. All right. So the Lord is getting ready, to destroy. And this is another article. North Korea fires multiple cruise missiles. All right, this is the 21st of July, 2023, and this article right here was the 24th. All right, July 2023, man. So the Lord is stirring things up like he said he would, man. All right. So the Lord said, I will gather all nations. This is Joel, the 3rd chapter, the 2nd verse. All right. I will gather all nations and I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is talking about World War III, man. All right. Over there in the Middle East. That's where it's really going to, that's where World War III is going to start, man. All right. I will plead with them there for my people. And I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel. Yeah, the Lord is doing this for us, man. All right. So we could receive the kingdom, man. All right. Whew. All right. Whom they have gathered among the nations and part of my land. That's right. So it says the latest weapons test comes shortly after Pyongyang threatened Washington with nuclear retaliation, man. Man, things are getting crazy, man. All right. So it says North Korea launched several cruise missiles early on Saturday, according to Seoul's Joint Chief and Staff, of Staff, marketing yet another show of force in response in the docking of a U.S. ballistic missile submarine in South Korea for the first time in decades. All right, the launches were detected at around 4 a.m. local time. The Yonhap News Agency reported on Saturday morning. On Thursday, North Korea threatened a nuclear response if the U.S. deployed aircraft carrier bombers and missile submarines in South Korea, according to a statement shared by the state media channel KCNA. All right, North Korean Defense Minister Kang Sunam, all right, accused Washington and Seoul of going beyond the red line in their military hysteria, and argued that the deployment of nuclear submarines and other strategic assets would fall under the conditions for the use of nuclear weapons that's specified in North Korean military doctrine. All right, yeah. So things are brewing up, man. All right. This is why you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, West Indians, Seminole Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians got to come back to the Most High, man. Right? The Most High's name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahawashi. Those are his true names, man. Those are the names you come to and pray on, man. All right? This is what the true prophets of the Lord have been prophesying, all right, out on the highways and hedges, man, all right, and also doing these videos, man, all right, to feed the sheep and to wake up the people, to wake up the elect, man, because only the elect is going to be saved out of this nuclear destruction, man, which is the 144,000, all right, and the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, man, all right, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. All right, and the Lord is getting ready to destroy, to cleanse the Holy Land, all right, with nuclear fire, because fire is the best cleansing agent, because that land is defiled over there, man, right? Because look who's over there, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil, man. He has defiled the Holy Land, man, all right? Those damn devils, those scumbags over there in the Holy Land right now, man, all right? Those small hats, all right? So it says the Lord is getting ready to take those damn devils out of that land and return the bring the true Israelites into that land, man. All right, which is you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, man. All right. Pyongyang claims, all right, to despite repeating warning, it says Washington and Seoul held a meeting of the new nuclear consultative group on July 8th and allegedly discussed the use of nuclear weapons against North Korea. All right, on Wednesday, the DPRK fired 2 ballistic missiles into the Sea of Japan in apparent show of force against the perceived provocations by the United States and South Korea. Man, things are, man. All right. The latest spike in tensions come after the USS Kentucky docked in Busan, marking the first port call on the peninsula by a U.S. nuclear ballistic missile submarine since 1980s. The Ohio-class submarine can carry up to 20 Trident II D5 intercontinental missiles. All right. U.S. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby insisted on Friday that Washington is ready for negotiations without preconditions to denuclearize the peninsula, while arguing that the deployment of a nuclear-capable submarine was necessary to protect not just allies, but also 38,000 U.S. troops and their families in South Korea. All right. So that's basically it, man. Those two articles, man. All right. So the tensions are rising, man. Tensions are rising, man. And the Lord is the one that's making this happen, man. Right? Because what did the Lord say again? All right. He said, I will gather all nations and I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel. And who are the Lord's people and who are the Israelites? You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. The Lord is doing this for us because he's getting ready to take us up out of this hellhole that we're living in, man. All right? We're nothing but slaves on this earth, man. All right, we're living in hell, man. All right, this is a hard bondage that we had to, that we're living in, man. All right, starting off with the Native Americans when he came over here and slaughtered over 100 million of them. All right, which they're Israelites from the tribe of Gad, the Native Americans. They're Israelites from the tribe of Gad, which is one of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. All right, and then enslaved us, and then brought the kingdom of Judah over here, man. All right, and enslaved them and shed their blood on this land as well, man. Right, this is a hard bondage we had to deal with ever since we came over here on slaves, man. All right, and we've been at the bottom society since then, man. All right, been underneath the so-called white man's foot, the devil. All right, Esau, Edom, man. All right, and the Lord is getting ready to take us up out of this captivity and make us kings and gods again, man. All right, we're gonna live forever, man, in the kingdom of heaven. Lord, will I be part of that number? All right. So, what I want to say is call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash. I hope that this lesson was edifying. All right, shalom to the hopeful elect that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. All right, you Seminole Indians, West Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians. All right, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. It's high time to awake up out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. Matter of fact, let me finish off with that. All right, Romans 13 and 11, I think it is. All right, Romans 13. All right, I'll get it like this. Hold on a sec. All right, it's time to wake up, man. All right, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book, man. All right. It is time to wake up for our salvation. Yeah, the Lord is coming back to save us out of this hell that we're living in, man. All right, our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. It's right here. We're on top of it, man. And it's been near. It's been near for a long time. It was near 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. So how much more now, man? Every day that takes place is one step closer to the kingdom of heaven, man. The Lord's return, man. Yahweh Shai's return. All right, and that knowing the time. All right, this is Romans 13 and 11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. Yeah, it's that time to wake up, man. All right, you're not woke until you know that Esau, Edom, all right, the so-called white man, is the devil, and you know that you're an Israelite, man. All right, you're not woke until you know that you're an Israelite, man. All right, and that you know that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the devil, man. All right. And the true names of the Lord is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai, all right? You're not woke until you know that. You're not woken out of sleep until you have the Lord's name, all right? Because the Lord's name is the most important part of this truth, man, all right? You can't receive this truth and knowledge until you have the Lord's name, Yahweh, all right? Which is the Heavenly Father's name, and his son, Yahweh Shai, all right? And that, which are two so-called black men, man, all right? And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. All right, yeah, our salvation is nearer than we believe, so it's time to wake up, man. All right, before these nuclear missiles hit, it's time to return to the Heavenly Father and his son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, man. All right, before he destroys this place, all right? So with that being said, until next time, shalom, shalom.